You are live. We are live. Greetings. I'm Kai. This is Kai and Y007. Hope you're having a good day. Sunday, October 6th. Mhm. All right. Peace, 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 peace. Well, most recent news I read this morning, if you're in America, they are making changes to the immigration. They're not extending immigration. And this laid back convo today. Yeah, feel free to join into at any time, whether you catch the replay, you catch me live. Today is Sunday, and they're calling my chocolate Sundays. Yeah, debating on which hat to pop on. I usually have the black, but I'm thinking of doing the tan one today. Let me turn my light on. This one. Oh, you know what? It's running low. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. It's a glare, but I like it. Do the thing. So yeah, hope everyone is well. Open chat room. Whew. Shout out to Conscious Moron too. I just was on his channel. He gets along with racist people, though I have a little hard time. So we'll talk about some of that too. Anyone new? I have a bunch of different things. Well, the main focus of my channel is about the community. Um, things to do mostly with melanated people and forgotten people, apparently, but we was here first. um, talk about things to do with spirituality, energy, that energy we have. Whew, robots. What else we got? Astrals. So astrals, if you're interested in that, that has to do with astronomy and some astrology. So I'll have that too. Let me grab my blazer. All right. In the background, I got some Jim Jones, rapper Jim Jones from NYC. And he remixed the Isley Brothers. There we go. All right. Hope all is well. Here's my mic so I can do my thing, baby. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some interesting things, a lot of things going on and in the news. And if I could show you guys what was said in the chat, I will pull it up. It's kind of interesting how people just get together and have this general idea of black folks and stuff. It's kind of weird. Whew. Let me see something, because if I go in through an app, I may be able to pull it up for y'all. So I'm gonna do that right now. In the meantime, I'm doing good. If folks don't ask, I'm doing good. Where's the thing at? Hang on a minute. Yeah, so okay. There's been like a lot of talk about cannibalism and stuff because of Trump comments, which are incorrect. And I'm just getting some files together real quick. Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on. And then I know we got the songs, people laughing at the memes and all this stuff, but there are a lot of other interesting facts too, like what I brought up in the chat room over there. Hold on, let me then I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but I can try. So we had a debate, and then I got up out of there because I don't have a whole lot of patience for people's nonsense. I'm gonna share screen. So we had a debate. Hope everyone's doing good. It's Sunday in some places of the world. Some of y'all are on Saturday. Some of y'all might be on Monday, huh? Let me make sure I got everything okay. Yeah. Oops. Well, you can't see nothing. All right, we cool. We should be good. All right. I don't know if y'all could even see it though, to be honest. So Conscious Moron, he's nice too. He helps promote people's channels too. He's all about that. We don't have enough people that are willing to network. Sometimes I think he's too nice. But if you see in the chat, and then the pictures to the side, those are some more stuff I got coming up. Oh, Diddy and Cassie. That's just a glimpse. He said, I said, we were going back and forth because he said, yeah, the funny thing is Haitians do believe in cannibalism. They do practice cannibalism. And I'm just thinking, here we go again with, as soon as you think somebody's black, they're into voodoo, they got this going on and that going on. And no, all black people, melanated people are not into, forget that, I don't have to share that screen, are not into necessarily cannibalism. But cannibalism is known and is practiced like around the world. So we had a back and forth about Jeffrey Dahmer a little bit. Because I said slave owners ate black people. They ate parts of black folks. It's known that they did it. They would sell pieces of our bone and liver for like 10 cents. I have receipts on that too, by the way. So we got a little back and forth. I let him do his ignorant racist stuff for a little while. And well, I didn't let him. I was going back and forth with him, and then I had to go. Racist people make me sweat a little bit. So anybody want to lose weight, I don't need to lose any. I could probably gain a little bit. Anybody want to lose weight, engage yourself with people that get on your nerves. Engage. I usually tell you to stay stress-free, but if you want to get your adrenaline pumping, if you just feeling like you really need to get that adrenaline going and I guess get your nerves going, talk to some racist people. They'll help you lose weight. They'll help keep you in shape, I should say. I swear. Anybody know I'm Kai? This is Kai, my 007. Just talk about things and they kind of just come to me, so I want to add some humor to it. I talk about a lot of serious stuff on here, but sometimes I want to add some humor to it. And life is not that easy, but laughter is medicine. So I can sometimes provide some of that and I have to laugh. I just don't get it. And I said slave owners ate black people. Okay. I said Jeffrey Dahmer, he was the latest to be found doing it. I was speaking on cannibalism. He goes something about, I didn't know so he's a slave owner. I said, I didn't say he was a slave owner. I said he was eating black folks. And he said it didn't have nothing to do with race. It was his sexuality. And I said, sorry about that. It did have to do with race because Jeffrey Dahmer had a thing. Hold on, y'all. Jeffrey Dahmer had a thing for handsome black people. And he said that out of his own mouth. Oh, the whole light went off? I didn't repeat that.
Bluetooth mode.
All right. Y'all can see me? So I said he dated mostly black men. He said it. He said he's attracted to handsome black men. He was like a lot of us sisters. We like handsome black men. Like, what's up? I'm a girl. And then I said, he said, no. I said, yes, it was. He had like 20 bodies. Only one of them was white. What are you talking about? I said, maybe he didn't like how y'all taste. He didn't like how y'all taste. So that was my last joke to him. He was like, what do you mean? So are you saying homosexual white gay men? I'm not getting into that, bro. Like, just take what I'm saying and you can, like, you ain't my bro, but you can take what I'm saying and you can use it. You can take what I'm saying and just bye. But I told him, I said, you don't know me. You can't know me. I come with too many receipts. But that's why I like that, because I like staying on top of things, because people just come at you, they'll throw anything at you, man. Like anything at you with this back some. So you just be ready and prepared. But usually I'm just trying to chill. That's why I don't really frequent people's channels. I just be trying to chill. And a lot of times just people that don't like Black people, they just don't. They'll come on your channel. They come on your channel and harass you if you let them. They'll say little slick stuff all the time in the chat, all of that. It's like, you are in control of your own channel. So it's up to the person. But I can't tolerate that. Like, they're blatantly just shooting out racist things. It's crazy. I get it. I partially get it. A lot of it's jealousy, but that comes with the hate. But I get it. The first people here were Black people, African, melanated people. So maybe that's offensive to some people, they don't want to deal with the truth. Okay. It doesn't make it true that you don't want to deal with. You want to like the lies. You can't make a lie true. It doesn't happen like that. Woo. Also, I was thinking recently, I want this beat a little bit. I was thinking recently too, like, just the world has been like turned backwards, and I feel like it's upside down. So we're gonna speak on it this Sunday. Hope my audio is straight too, because I didn't really do a check, and there must be a bunch of new people in here because y'all ain't saying a word. So I'll continue and see how. What was my point? Oh, things have changed a lot. I was gonna speak on some things to do with immigrations. I just read earlier some interesting updates. They are not extending immigration. So anybody that's an immigrant, you gotta go. A lot of y'all, certain ones, the melanated ones, y'all definitely gotta go, according to what I read. All right. I will share screen it too. Hold on. I was like, yo, 1 minute they over flooding America, right? Then the next day, like, all right, y'all can figure out something else because we ain't extending y'all stay. They treating the immigrants now like they are walking hotels. Sometimes they extend your stay, sometimes they don't. You could be over here, don't be over there. It's international breakfast, lunch, dinner included, benefit card included. So the immigration extension has been denied. Let me type that in because I didn't even have it up, but now that I'm talking about it now, I kind of just threw it in because I guess I was going to make some jokes about it. CBS has it, and I had it on my phone. Extension denied. So anyway, it was just denied, and it's specifically to certain groups. This only applies to Venezuelans, Cubans. I had them too. Cubans, Venezuelans. I'll look up the other one, and Haitians. So they're on there, right? Why is it not? Okay, it came up on my phone. All right. Well, it was denied, so that's the bottom line, anyway. They're saying that they're going to have to go another route. There's a bunch of y'all in here. Feel free to chat, open chat room, no matter if you agree or disagree. Hit the like button. Consider subscribing. I have different stuff here, and I'm trying. If you dig a sister that puts the effort in, then you're in the right place. Extra effort in. So they're telling certain people that they can't be extended. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if this is a political move, like just before the voting and stuff, but There's 530,000 immigrants that flooded in here in the last couple of years. They flooded in America. So now they're telling them that they can't stay much longer. After telling them they can kind of stay, come on through, you can stay as long as you want. Now they're denying it. So this will be interesting because you're basically saying over 500,000 people got to get out. How? Who's getting them out of here? A lot of people are not going to leave. Like how do you push them out? Like where do they go? I guess is what I'm wondering. Now you invited too many people in America. You did that off gate. I never agreed with that. They need to go. But then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, how are they supposed to go? We keep having quick decisions made in America that aren't fully thought out. In America, we are just doing things and then thinking later and then throwing together a plan. You can't keep doing that with humans. They are human. Sometimes we got to remind people that we're human. So I guess that's part of the battle right there. Yeah. What I wanted to talk to about was dating and the difference with dating these days. If you can even get a date. The point I think that I'm trying to make is that the intimidation level. The intimidation level is so different now. Before, I know being in New York, I don't know where y'all from, just in the background, New York, and it's in my name. And why? There would usually be groups of guys, but now it's different. It's like when you're approached by one. I used to be so intimidated, though. I didn't like walking down the street sometimes and I see a group of guys because I know it's about to be on. Whether you're going to school, you're going to work, whatever you're doing, it's about to be on. What's about to be on them on you? Usually it's really one guy that probably really wants to talk to you or may be right to talk to you. But for whatever reason, when you walk by a group of men, I don't know about y'all. Most of my audience, most of the people that come through here are men. But I do got a few good women that come through too. Appreciate them. It's like it's like they all got something to say as soon as you get closer and closer to them. It's like they have a little quick powwow, whatever. They know women are coming, or women are women. But they all coming at one time, and it's like it's too much talking. Like I don't even be knowing what's going on. So don't be surprised if a lot of us are grown ass women and we still don't really get it. When you all over the place, as a society that doesn't know how to just properly approach a woman, or we just get whatever we get. Okay, so you're walking, and I remember plenty of times just walking, man. And you hear hey, you don't know who the hey is coming from. So you talking, and then another one distracts you, and it just becomes an intimidating thing. So I remember when I was young, sometimes I just go the other way. Oh my goodness, I had to go the other way. It's intimidating. But now it's more intimidating when you see one. Years ago, I'd be like, dang, where's the loners at? Like, where's the guy that might be a little low key? He's not loud. He's not maybe too aggressive. I don't know. Like, the guys were like, no, y'all like bad boys. It's like, no, the bad boys kind of yoke us up. You guys didn't. Don't blame it just on the women. Blame it on yourself. You are the hunter. Come and hunt. Get your nose out the book for a minute and get a woman in your life. I don't know, or you're awkward. There's men that are still awkward. Just give it a shot. Dang, the quieter ones and the less secure men, I think y'all be the ones that kind of just hang in the background. Y'all watch stuff go on and y'all be like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's not for me. Well, he got it. See, that's what they like. They like the barbaric ones. I don't know women. They like monsters or something that I'm just not even going to take a chance at it. Why are you letting us get eaten up by all these cookie monsters? I'm going to start getting mad at the good guys. The good guys be coming online now. And they be like, yeah. So when y'all done playing with the bad boys and y'all want to come on over here. No, some of us don't make it out. Some people are such bad boys that we don't end up making it out of the relationship. Because you didn't step up. Some relationships felt forced. It felt like an arranged marriage sometime in New York or in maybe a state near you too, or country, wherever you're at. It kind of feels like you're obligated sometimes. Some guys be like, you mine. Like, oh, all right. I didn't know, but now I know. What else are we supposed to be doing? Oh man, you don't gotta beat me. Just talk aggressive. I'ma listen. But now it's the oneers, the loners, the ones that we thought maybe would be better than these groups. And sometimes it's like a pack of wolves on your back. Like, who wants to holler? Can you one at a time? What is going on? No pause. Uh, Nowadays, it's like we need to look out for the ones that's by themselves. The ones that we thought we could probably get away with maybe a decent relation, maybe a decent date at least. But I don't know. I don't know if we really should do it that way either. At least these days, they're the ones that usually, a lot of times, are they the ones that are the stalkers? People don't stalk in groups. A lot of times it be that one lurking in the back. Now, it's like, where are the groups? Maybe we should bring the groups back. Because you men that be all by yourself, don't have friends, don't have this, don't have that, y'all be having some creepiness to y'all. It don't gotta be Halloween. It don't have to be October like it is now. Y'all got some creepiness to y'all. So it'd be hard for a female to like pick up on that. Like we be chilling like I'm chilling by myself or with some friends. It's like, oh, somebody checking you out. And sometimes you take your time and play it off. Like you don't want to look right at the person. You look at them, they staring at you, but it's a different kind of stare. That stare feel like them sun flares I've been telling y'all about because the sun been blowing up fire and just throwing it at Earth because we ain't listening to global warming. Yeah. Sometimes y'all have a death stare, and in a way, it makes a woman want to come to you because we're nervous. We're like, I don't know what's coming next because the way you're staring at me. Then the other part of us feels like the little girl that knows to just run. So, stalkers. What makes a stalker? What about the lonely single guy that, you was hoping it would just be a guy and you could just have a conversation. Maybe it's not too noisy. Maybe you go outside. But then that was the end of the conversation. But then you realize he followed you home. You don't have to worry about a group of men following you home. You got to worry about one. I thought to myself recently, actually yesterday, I don't know, I've been thinking about relationships and pickup lines and stuff. I've been out of the loop with a lot of that stuff. But I feel like I know that, those groups of men that seemed intimidating, they seem less intimidating now. Now it's like the loner, the single, just that one guy could be more of a threat. You think about it. Think about what I'm saying. If you're stalking, you're usually not going to pick up the phone and call friends to come help you stalk, right? Isn't that something you do alone? It's a loner thing. So that's why I'm like, I'm comparing it to, you're stalking me, but you wouldn't stalk me with a group. You would stalk by yourself. Maybe I could fight you off, but maybe I can't. So it's just something to think about and be aware of it. Anybody calling for help? Anybody picking up the phone or going online to hit their homeboy up or their cousin? It's usually it's the men that stalk. Women stalk too. But men, they're not going to call a friend up and say, can you help me stalk? You're not going to hear heavy breathing or a whisper. I need you. I need you. I'm ready to just break in. I'm ready to just break on in there. The same thing they would say to the victim or the person they stalk, and they're not going to say that to their friends. A lot of people don't have friends that's just going to pull up and be like, all right, so you found out where she lived? All right, so what time? I hope you get there. I'm going to come on in too, so we both going to have our way where it's just you. No, it's about me. Stalkers are selfish too. I was thinking about how selfish you got to be as a stalker. A lot of us kind of have stalkish ways now. Y'all might not admit it. I'll admit it for you. A lot of us got some stalkish ways going on. Because we get to see people and they don't see us. It's like, y'all see me, I don't see y'all. It makes me think of how social media is set up. You don't even always meet. Most of the time, you don't even meet. It's like you can start stalking somebody, basically. You're on their page, you're doing this, you're doing that. But you're just being social. But are you stalking? When you type in people in, you want to know where they live. He's like, no, I'm just Googling because I want to get to know this content creator. That's all. I'm like, but is it stalking? What if I showed up by his house? Like, would that be stalking? Would y'all come and let me know in the comments and be like, hi, that's stalking. And you must be alone because a group of chicks is not going to come stalk with you. It's too much effort. And not only that, if we to get caught, then everybody's going to get caught. I don't think it's worth it. Stalkers, stay selfish. You're the only one trying to get that sex from that person, or even just conversation, whatever it is you're trying to get. Stalking needs to remain selfish. It's all about you. Stalkers ain't thinking about nobody else. That's why stalkers are supposed to be at work doing work. They still trying to figure out where you at. They gather in their thoughts so that they know what to say to you when they get to you, and that takes a lot of time. I don't think we give enough credit to stalkers. They do the dang thing on their own. They don't got to worry about a little Woody. They don't got to worry about a YSL gang snitching because you're supposed to stalk alone. You're supposed to stalk by yourself. So keep doing it. Just do it right. Just don't off people. Be honest, women like stalkers. Women, I mean, I don't know if that is trigger for you. Should be a trigger for you. Y'all like it. I don't. A little bit might be a little cute, but then it's like, all right, now it's not cute. I'm getting nervous. Now it's not so cute. Now it's not so cute. But with women, women, I feel, well, I know. Women like attention. So that's something for the fellas. I know y'all know that, but I don't think y'all really know. No, 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 no. You can get a lot from a woman just by paying her some dang attention. But I might put some of that and drop some gems in the video. If I do a nice short little video of getting that girl, something like that. Things that I know from being a woman and being around women a lot, I get it. I've got them sewn up. So, like I said, women like attention. There's different levels of that attention that women like. Mine, I think I'm at a lower level. I'm in between. Oh, that's cute. And, oh, I'm nervous. See, that's why I don't be want to talk to nobody. You know, so it's like walking on eggshells of nervousness. There's women that are way up here. That's why you see me. I used to have my little shades in my hat. I like a kind of incognito-ness with myself. I don't like a whole lot of, like right. I don't know. I don't like it. But if it helps the channel and helps me connect with y'all, then I'll do it sometime. But there's some women that need a lot of attention. I kind of feel like they should have the stalkers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all should have a site, a website. There's all kind of dating websites, right? Which y'all like, Grindr? Was that just gays? What else? You have a lot of websites. I heard there's some big fish swimming in plenty of fish website. Maybe they would do better with the stalkers. I'm just thinking about it to myself. See, I'm not thinking about it from a criminal side. I'm thinking about it from a side of passion. There's a lot of women that haven't been with anyone in a long time. And there's a lot of making up a man to do. Let's not just meet somewhere. I don't think they should just meet and, oh, dinner was great. Oh, okay, I'll see you next time. All right, you call me, all right. Or it could be a quick one night or what. This date is going so good. Oh my goodness. I went home with him. I know we just got together, but this is everything's on point. Everything. So you might want to hurry up and rush. We're gonna give some of them, at least some of them, a lot of the stalkers, because they don't leave. When you think they left, they still at your house lurking. So you get to call your home girl and be like, yeah, girl, yeah, he's still here. He's not like the other ones that left. He's still here, girl. All right, well, good for you. All right, so everything going good. All right, I'm just checking. All right. Yeah, girl, so going to work. I don't want to hold you up. All right. You go on and take your butt to work. He got somewhere to be. He might have did have a job. His job is stalking you now, so get used to it. You think you leaving, he done left. He's still hanging around the house. That's why he be waiting for you when you get home. That's why he was at your job while you was working, just making sure your day was going right. But see, at first, you're going to think it's all good. It's going to be all lovely because you're not used to getting that attention that you wanted, you needed. So you don't realize you got a stalker. I just feel like there's a thin line between stalking and just being a good man too. So there's plenty of good men out there. We know that it would have to be. I mean, we get a menstruation every month. We can't just be completely miserable by having men that don't treat us right either. Wouldn't that be a crazy world for women? We're already talking about it's my body and we don't even be knowing what the hell going on with our own bodies. That's why I don't get women's movements. I gotta listen. I listen. I have 2 ears and I have 4 eyes. I have my shades on now, but I got 4 eyes. I wear glasses. You can't put too much past me. I'm gonna see it. I'm talking about. We don't even know what the heck's going on with ourselves half the time, and then we want to have these movements. Come on, what is this about? I know being women, we feel like we always got everything figured out. No, we don't. We can't let the men know we got kind of weak. They already know we're the weaker species. Like, will you stop? Let a man get in where he fit in. It's okay sometimes. Okay, it's okay. You can't just always strike out with the wrong ones in life, right? You gotta hit a home run, MLB. Come on. At least I think so. So basically that's my thing, and that's my take on the whole stalking. Oh, so you got a good one in the chat. I'm just kind of just talking. Chocolate Sundays. I gotta catch you on your live too, Nika. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so thin line between stalking and someone that's just interested in you. But it's just rough. I think we might be in a day and age where it's just the most roughest. It's interesting because there's ups and downs. There's let's talk some ups. We're over sexualized, right? But then that's bringing out a lot of passion in people if they do it right, right? Then on the other hand, it's like we're just not making the right connections with each other. So something is off. What I've learned to do is I'm getting a little older now too, is I'm going to start blaming other people for stuff. I'm not just going to be sitting around not getting stuff right and, watching everybody else not get it right either and stuff. I'm going to just start blaming other people. Why don't we do that? Everybody else gets to blame somebody. I'm going to find something to blame them. Maybe to make me feel a little better. Go eat a gallon of ice cream and then some wine later and talk ish about how it's somebody else's fault. No, I'm kidding. I believe in accountability, but it's just interesting. We're just in a different phase in this world that we live in, Earth, where I feel like we're going through a wave. It's a wave of emotions. I said it before. It's a wave of financial instability, and it's affecting everyone. So that's why I like talking stuff to do with astronomy, because stuff that goes on out there way up in space does have an effect on us. And it's good to recognize if we're going through a phase. Let's call it phases. Because if you know what we're going through, then it'll help you just battle it and manage it better. Some things can take you out. You just won't even be breathing no more. You'll be dead. Or you can learn about it, find logic behind things, try to problem solve and create more problems. So that's what I like to do. And laugh about it. It's free medicine, unless you're paying for a comedy ticket. Other than that, it's medicine. Laughter is medicine. So I try to find laughter in a lot of things. Things that are serious. I deal with a lot of serious things, but finding laughter in it helps. I noticed Dr. Umar too. He has a decent sense of humor, but a lot of times he's being serious, but he's funny. It's funny, rather. So yeah, catch me on the next one. Well, today is Sunday, Chocolate Sundays, and Wednesdays I'll do Wet Wicked Wednesdays. So if y'all want to catch me then, I'm going to be talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm going to drag him. I'm going to be talking about him like a dog. No, I'm not. Nah, I dig Dr. Umar Johnson, but there's some things I ain't digging. So I'm gonna do a little pro-black comedy on that or something like that. So if y'all interested, come on through. Because I watch stuff and I like some things I'm seeing, but then some stuff I be questioning, like, wait a minute, but hold on, I got a question. The questions I be having for the pro-black sector or quote unquote pro-black people makes me feel white. Like I be feeling like a Karen. Like I be feeling like I'm not black enough sometimes, and I'm like I'm blacker than most of y'all, but okay. Um, when it comes to terms and how we talk and what we say in black and African, all that stuff, and I just be feeling like a Karen. Like sometimes I'm just thinking like, well, who are you? Like, do you have any ID? I'm not used to seeing you around here. You're black? I mean, yeah. So I'm like, wait, I'm turning into a Karen. Wait a minute. Ooh, y'all making me turn into a Karen. Why y'all doing this to me? I'm gonna start questioning these pro-black people more. They don't like how we talk. They don't like how so and so talk. It's like they make you feel like you're not black enough. Like, is this the point of this? I didn't know this was a pro-black class like that. I thought if your ass was black, you can't get kicked out. But apparently, you could get kicked out of their sectors too. I came on YouTube. I was thinking everything was all good. I was like, yo, like, oh, there's some black people over here. All right. Yes. What's up? I heard B, yeah, or well, what you talking? I had the most arguments over there. I was like, oh. So by the time I came back out of there, my hat was. I'm like, dang. Talking to some people, like, I don't know. I was outside. Strangers was asking me how I was doing. So I said, yeah, it was a mob of these freaking black people. I don't know. Maybe you guys were right. I don't know. They are aggressive. They are loud. I don't know. They were feeling violent to me. I mean, you know, not seeing them around here. I mean, nah, I'm always gonna love my people. What it did though is sharpen me up, and anything that you go through too, let it make you stronger. Learn something from it. Now I've gotten so good with stuff to where I kind of expect things to occur when I shouldn't. You know, when I should be comfortable, I don't allow myself to get too comfortable, and that's around anybody pretty much. And I don't look at it as a negative way to be. I look at it as a safe way to be. So that's mostly how I am anyway. Like before you think you're gonna cut me or backstab me, I'm already out the door. And then when you sit down and you thinking like, oh, okay, I almost had her ass. There's a knife that you're gonna sit on that I left for you to sit on because I knew you was coming for me, but I already left. But I left you a mess. Okay. So just being careful. I think our environments have a lot to do with us in our makeup, what we're about, who we are as people, not just our skin color. So but yeah, I was just reminiscing. Some people might have just came in. I'm reminiscing of when I was just younger, and whenever somebody wanted to holler at you, like guys, they would just always be in these large groups. It would be so intimidating. And I would go the other way across the street, and then they tend to have megaphones too. Y'all don't talk about that. You always talk about New York. Y'all so loud. They have megaphones. Like I don't know, y'all don't see them invisible megaphones. So yeah, you could think you're getting away from a guy in New York. You could think that. He right up on, and they quick too. We do everything really fast. So you could see people over here in a group near the corner. You cross and going this way. Don't be surprised somebody right there. Yo, shorty, scaring me? Oh, I did. I got something else that'll scare you too. Oh, I bet you do. But yeah, so what's up? Giving in all of a sudden, like, yeah, what's up? No. I don't know. I think part of my theory behind good girls or any girls, and they say want the bad guys, is because the bad guys kidnap us. Like y'all be letting us get kidnapped, and then y'all complain about it later. Like we don't always just go with these bad guys. Sometimes we was forced, and he like, yo, smile on some Diddy-ish, like, hey, help. Nah, you wanted him. You wanted the bad boy. You didn't want one of us good guys. Help. Stop acting like we wait until we get washed up to get with y'all. Y'all was around. Y'all didn't help us. Man. Getting initiated into gangs that I didn't want to join this gang that I've joined. So what would it take to be superior? Superior. gang. But how's everybody doing? See, some people have come through. Appreciate y'all. I can't see the words either. Well, I have shades on and I'm four-sided, four-eyed. Not a fool. So I can't see. So yeah, so that's just my little thoughts on some of that. And I just joked about we would rather and be more comfortable if just a guy, would just talk to us. We don't need the whole group there. It's like, if you're not a singing group, this ain't gonna work out. I'm gonna be nervous. So nowadays, though, the guy that tends to be by himself a lot, or that guy roaming around, he's usually the stalker. He ain't gonna leave you alone. He ain't gonna let you go. But then some people are into that. So that could be a new thing too. Stalking could be sexy. Like, I don't know. I like to look at things from both sides. I look at it this way, up. I need to see what's going on. So I just want to see. And I'm not nosy. I just like to know stuff through research and stuff like that. Not nosy to know. I don't know. You could call it nosy. I don't know. But stalking can be a little sexy. Is how you do it. Showing up at folks' house and you shouldn't even have the address. You just got to know how to play. You got to know how to play the game. It could mean a difference between you being able to get in her house or in his house. Hey, this can't be a coincidence. This can't be. Oh, you live over here? This is not. Oh, wow. Well, yeah. So what were you about to do? Were you just about to hang out in the house? Yeah, I mean, I'm free. Yeah, you can get in the house. Or it could go left. You could be on some, yeah, what's up? I know where you live in. They're calling the police. They're calling the cops. That's not sexy. Guys stare us down so much. It's like you could feel it. Sometimes you feel like something's peeling off of me. Like, stop staring at me like that. Oh my gosh. But what's funny too is as women, we never tell y'all to stop staring. We just get out the heck out the way. We want to just get out of your view because they're your eyeballs and we would like you to stop, but we can't like make you. So I think that's what it is. So we usually just go on somewhere else and kind of hide. I had to hide a couple times. It's like, I feel like he's reading my thoughts. Come on now. Committed a couple crimes recently too. And some guy, I was like, he's reading my thoughts. Don't be like a Woody. Don't be like a Zachary YSL. Be not like a person that seemed like they down for you and then they down against you. As soon as it's hit the fan, if the cops got to be called, everybody got to get called. You were stalking. That's why the person called the police. I'm trying to tell you, it depends on how you do it. You can get the police called on you or you can get called on in the house. You know what? Come on in. You just happen to be over here. Maybe it was meant to be. Or the cops can come and you got somebody with you. I don't recall. Like, no, the reason I'm over here is because my friend told y'all sometimes they try to get a friend to bring them over there, but it usually wouldn't work out. So you shouldn't do that. If you're going to do a crime, and if you're going to be a sexy stalker, do it alone. Do it alone. Because you got to be selfish. There's certain crimes that take a selfish person. Stalkers have a sexy way of being selfish. That's what I call stalkers. Because they want what they want. They're determined. I like determination. I like determined people. You're not going to stop. So I like that will. I like that drive. So that's why I feel certain women that just haven't had nobody in so long, you just don't just go to anything. Let anything come to you. The man is supposed to be the assertive one, right? So get you a stalker. He ain't gonna never go nowhere. He gonna be up under yourself. You be big and fat. You be whatever. He gonna be right there. Just check on him sometime. Make sure he alive. But no, with stalkers, it's different. I give them credit where credit is due. Y'all should too. Hope y'all days is going good today. I'm not said days, but day. I hope your day is going good. If you don't like it, by first her live, she could talk about whatever she wants. Oh, why don't you talk? You know what? Maybe I'll do a troll thing today too, since you in here trolling. Why don't you talk about the destruction of Helene? Are you coming to just get information? Whatever pops out of your, whatever you got left upstairs in the brain, you can set it off. I don't have a joke to laugh about with Helene. So what I'm doing is doing something different where I'll kind of warm guys up to sometimes do some jokes and get some music flowing. And yeah. But I heard they're broke. They said FEMA's broke, and that's why Helene didn't get cleaned up as much. I don't know. But somebody like you might need a cleaning anyway. So are you in the area where you can get some of that water thrown on you? You probably like a dirty troll. Are you a dirty troll? Hopefully you're still here because you got the right one. I can always think of something. So what's up? Hurricanes usually bring water, right? It's a lot of water. Hurricane. Oh, you're wet. You're wet. A lot of y'all need that. But don't forget the soap. See, some people, they just like to get wet just a little bit or a little bird bath. Psh, oh, I'm good. I'm too busy to wash my ass. I'm going to go on someone's stream. And while they're doing, a little stand up or whatever they're doing, I'm going to come in and then I'm going to say, hey, talk about the destruction in the world. Let's talk about, oh, boo. Talk about Hurricane Helene. Will you do that? Yeah, like why don't you set it off? Are you still wet from it? Are you upset? Are you nowhere near it? And you just want to take shots instead of showers? Like, you know, am I hitting you where it hurt yet? Because I'm good at that too. I'm really good at that. So while the troll might have left to go take a bird bath or something, yeah, now you got your wish. I granted your wish. I talked about Hurricane Helene. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, girl. Oh my gosh, girl. There you go. Don't forget the soap. Don't forget it. Because I know y'all be forgetting the soap. Don't use washcloths. You don't want to use a loaf or nothing. I don't know. Why do they sell them, right? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I usually use stuff for what it's for. I don't just not purchase washcloths and loafers, But you should do that because then that exfoliates the skin. Don't just stand in the hurricane, and get swallowed up. Do what you got to do to survive, right? But you can always stay clean because they tend to give out free soap, toothpaste, water. Your girl Kamala probably got you stocked up. Oh, actually, I heard she doesn't have them stocked up. It's actually not doing good. There's hundreds of people that died, and my heart does go out to them. But yeah, I had to twist that around. So is there any other furry trolls that would like to say something lame? And as soon as you think you're attacking me, all I'm doing is reversing it right back to you. So yeah, I'm in Gotham City. You don't want no smoke from me. Yeah, I run with that, man. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm Catwoman. Yeah. Yeah. Any more trolls before we, you can let me know. You always have something weird and off top dumb to say, just y'all could be part of the show too sometimes. I could get on y'all. Because speaking of attention, right? But not just women that need the attention, it be men too. They need attention too. But the bottom line is women just need it more, and just tend to women a little more. We go through different things than what y'all go through. So if it's not too much to ask, just be nice to women sometimes. Even if it's just here and there, it helps. Give a woman a compliment sometimes too. They usually appreciate that. So yeah. But social media is real good examples of incels, people that are involuntarily celibate. And what they'll do is spend a lot of time online. They ain't doing nothing else in between maybe self-pleasures and stuff like that, if they even know how to do that. So they come through and then they just be having stuff to say. But we roll on a higher frequency here. Thank you, Nika, too. I appreciate you. Yeah, our frequency is a little too high. So when you guys come strolling through, you're tapping the bottom of our shoes. You know what I'm saying? Where my foot? I got my foot out. You underneath that foot. Like, what is you doing? Why do you want to be down there? I try to help elevate people so you can get up, rise on up at least a little bit. Rise on up. Where are we at? At least a little bit. At least a little bit. You don't want to rise up. You don't want to elevate your frequency. I would say you're in the wrong place, but you still could be in the right place. It's just up to you whether you want to stay on the level you on, sink down. Ain't nothing but like depression down there because the stuff starts going worse. Everything starts feeling and seeming more negative, and then you just succumb to it, and then that's it. You could still be alive, but are you really? You can stay on the level you on now, or you can start going upward. We manifest over here. We speak the truth over here. We enjoy things over here. You understand? And I'm gonna bring information and infotainment, information and entertainment to you in all different kind of ways. So you can't deny me. To deny me would be denying yourself. So anyway, and it probably was a stalker in the chat too. He probably was like, "Come on, enough about my stalking. I mean, the stalking." It's probably a straight stalker in here. Be stalking people's channels, trying to find out where people live. You know, trying to take it a little further because the social media just ain't cutting it enough. I got to know where you live. Where do you work? You know, where's the closest police station so I know how much time I have in case you call them. You know, stuff like that. Do we really think that criminals don't be online? A lot of criminals be online. Most of y'all been arrested before. Most of us been arrested before. But y'all, you know, people are everywhere. But it's interesting too, though, because I play with you trolls too. I don't try to do you too much, but I can if you want to take it there. If you get too disrespectful, I will eat you up and spit you back out to the people that thought it was a good idea to bring you here on this planet. So that's what I do. But I know you're furry. Trolls are furry. Like I picture you guys being very hairy. I like hair though, but when I think of trolls, I always think of the same. They're like hairballs, you know. But you don't have to give them too much attention either, because hairballs get caught in the throat, right, Nika? I hope Reese don't be getting hairballs in her throat too much. I know cats, they tend to get hairballs. Trolls are similar to hairballs. You can roll them around and just, yeah, you can ignore them, throw something back at them, or you could be like, keep consuming them and they get caught in your throat. You know, I'm particularly a little allergic to nonsense, so you don't got to worry about it. I don't I don't like it. I like people that either got a good sense of mind or at least are trying to have good sense. If you trying, I give you credit for that. But it's dumb that's just, no, I'm just setting my way. I don't care about the truth. Oh, okay, please. You starting to stink. They start to smell like a body dead or unwashed body, like that troll that was in here. But it's probably still here listening, like sitting around eating some snacks or something, eating too much or something. Okay. But how's everyone's day going? Why is my bra over there? Put this one on. Okay, whatever. Yeah. That's that. Yeah, I got some interesting dating tactics. I'll tell you that. That's the bottom line. It's just if somebody going to jail or not. That's the dating world. That's the dating world now. It's like, is somebody going to jail or not? There's so much domestic things. People are just together. They in the house, apartment, wherever they at. Cops still always involved. We got to give cops a little more credit. I think we probably got to give them a little more credit. They deal with all kind of calls. You can't just totally defund the police. We can't do that. We were just taking away some of their special fun activities. I think that's what the plan was, but not to totally defund them. I can't really see getting a call as an officer. My girl over here acting up again. Well, then you should have left her. I mean, where are you calling from, sir? I should have what? I just feel like y'all should have broke up then. But ain't y'all supposed to? If we helped before, you're calling again. You said again, like break up already. I would probably last a day. Another call. Somebody's in my house. One person, or is it more? One. All right. Well, I'm counting you. Oh, what is this? Don't prank us. Please don't do this. No, it's not a prank clip. I don't know. I might come in there like Chips. Remember the show Chips? That's old. It was an old cop show called Chips. Was his name Poncho? It was a It was a Hispanic man and then somebody else. It's a white guy. And I don't know, maybe I would be that type of person. Chips, I would have a chip on my shoulder though about stuff. I wouldn't be the best cop, but people would like me because I would just be like, get to the point. You look on YouTube and you see all these people that get arrested. Somebody's going down, somebody's getting arrested. It could be you that called the cops. That's what would be weird. Or somebody else gets the cops called on them. But there's so much storytelling and like, so then we were out drinking and I told him that I had like, what's the bottom line? Did somebody put their hands on somebody? Who did it first? Messing with drunk adults or adults in general these days is like talking to children. There's always a strange situation that's still being created while you're there. You're the cop. You're there now. What's up? What's going on? Wait, stop. Put that down. No, don't hit. No, don't throw that. No, get out the car. No. Years ago, I think we pretty much just stopped when cops came. Whatever it was we was doing, if we was fighting, whatever it was, we knew we had to stop. Because, you know, the authorities is here. Now, people banging out with the authorities. Now the authorities pull up now, especially some of these black cops. It'd be some white cops. But see, I think white cops rather just take you on out, put you to death. Black cops, they want to fight. Black men be pulling up on black men. Black cops been pulling up on black men lately. Like I don't know, like they've been waiting to see your ass. They don't even know each other. What's with the black cops now? The black men cops? They be like, okay, and somebody's usually recording, so this is on there and it'll be on YouTube too. Black cop just comes out. They be like, yeah, man, ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing to me. That's why I'm telling all these pigs over here. The black cop be like, what's up? What's up? What you mean, what's up? He's like, why are you talking? And the hood guys be wondering why the cop talking so hood. He's like, you ain't supposed to talk to me like that. I'm talking to you like that. You out here like stupid. They get to thumping. There's plenty of videos of that. I was like, I don't know. These black cops have had enough. I don't know what it is. If they are just feeling like the crime rate of black people is too high. Do they feel like they're tired of us being criminals, even though other races are criminals? And there's more white people locked up than black people too, by the way. I know we tend to forget that because that's what the culture, the socialness has been doing, trying to get you to not really acknowledge and know the truth. But you get nothing but the truth here. Sorry, I'm not sorry. So anyway, I don't know if it's that or they just have a chip on their shoulder because it takes more to even get a status as a black person. A lot of times it's just more difficult if you even get it. So maybe they got that badge and they just like, hey, whoever got it can get it. But I still haven't really seen any black cops beating on white men or beating up. I mean, I don't know. It's the black cops just coming for us. KRS-One rapped about this years ago, y'all. Black cop. He said 30 years ago, there was no black cops. You couldn't even drive around the block. Now police got black cops to stand on the corner and take butt shots with the blood clot. Stop beating up your brothers. You don't have to do all that. I don't know. I'm telling you, when they come out, sometimes they take their thing off. They always got something on. I don't know. That might be a black thing. I don't mean to sound like a Karen again. Since y'all treat me like that, I'll be Karen sometimes. I don't know if it's a black thing or something, but when I see like black cops and they walk up, they're like, oh, and they're huffing and puffing and they're like, yo, what the hell's going on? And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm Karen, let me move. And I'm like, I asked him for his ID and his slave papers. He didn't give me anything. So I'm just going to get out the way. Black cops. Black cops be coming through. The black cops, they coming through, cracking knuckles. They ready. It's like, it makes you feel like when you're in school and it's just time to fight, but everybody knows. But when you're in the middle of something, there's usually already a cop there or the situation. Then the black cop comes. He don't ask no questions. White cops will be like, all right, so what's going on? Right. All right, everybody calm down. One at a time. Let me get my All right, so what's going on? I don't feel like writing this. What's going on, women? Black cops, they ain't asking no questions. The only question is who you think you talking to. Black guy be like, I wasn't even talking. You just got here, right? But who you think hat off. But they had the Tyree Nichols case up. They had a bunch of cases, and those are just the ones that we know of. Yes. Oh. And I do shade, folks. Sometimes darker pigment be a little shady on there, but anyway. That's my take. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. I spoke on immigration in the beginning too, so that's another shot back to the show. It's not like I didn't talk about anything. If you think about it, when you're doing jokes or you just have something to talk about, you talk about what you want. Just like Sister Nika said. They're not extending the immigration. The immigration that they should have never forced on America to begin with. So that's that should be interesting. That just was brought up. Was it this morning? Nicaragua, Venezuela, Cuba, Haiti. Those countries are not getting extensions on the people that came to America. So they gotta go. It's not a long thing to say about it. They gotta go. I'm trying to see if it was CBS or CNN because I just read it this morning. And yeah, but it's just interesting because once again, it's race. You know, it's interesting that just the deeply melanated people are melanated, and some deeply melanated people gotta go. But it's almost like, okay, so are you saying no white people came over here as immigrants? Like, you saying nobody else is here legally and stuff? You know, that can't be true. Now, Mayor Eric Adams, bald-headed self, he's the one that told everybody to come on to New York, you know, because we got big hearts. You know, the only heart most of us have is on our shirts that say, I love New York. Like, I don't know what New York he was talking about, but bruh, he's in a lot of mess. His indictment begins. Does the hearing start this week? He showed up last week, so I will give some updates on that. I know that there's the indictment on Mayor Eric Adams. And there was something new that was added to that, but he's looking forward to his case. He said he has nothing to hide. His attorney spoke out a little more either last Thursday or Friday. But I'm gonna bring that up, and then if there's anything new too, I'll add that to it. Now, who's the other one? Of course, Diddy. So Diddy Combs, he actually has a big change going on too. He requested a new judge, so he has been granted a new judge. So according to the paperwork from was it Thursday, October? Today is Sunday, October 6th. So it was it's October 3rd. October 3rd was Thursday. His wish has been granted. So this is a big change because lately all we're hearing is, down with Diddy. He did it and stuff, and baby oil everywhere. And I don't like wasting oil, so I hope they don't waste all that oil. He is getting a new judge, so this will be interesting because it's just twists and turns going on. So it's not just always just it's just this and he's gonna get it. No, and they got a long list of celebrities that they looking to get involved in this because they feel they had involvement in some of these criminal charges that have been put against Diddy. So I'll have some updates on that like during the week. You can look into some of that. Oh, with the YSL trial too. I have some things for that because what is going on? We may be getting a mistrial. I wouldn't be surprised. Most recently, just as of Friday, was it Friday? You're doing a YSL trial. If you remember, an officer named Gaither has always been brought up. She's a woman. I'm assuming she's a woman of color too, because sometimes it's like when you're dealing with the crimes that YSL's been accused of, double murder and stuff in gangs, in the inner city, it could be better too. A lot of times, at least, have melanated people converse with melanated people and get further like that. There's a different level of understanding that comes with that too, and I think that played a role in Gunther and her. Um, now what's coming? Hang on. Switch up the music. All right. So yeah, so this former investigator, is no longer investigator, is brought into the case. Now this case dates back to 2015 with rapper Young Thug, if you didn't know already. Now she has been called to the stand as a witness, but she keeps making comments against the defense. She said they're horrible. And she's doing stuff with her face, and they said this is unacceptable as a witness. Now they already dealt with Woody. Woody was the worst. He was the worst. He had comments and stuff, but it was more like, why are you doing this to me? Why don't you? It was more like that. With Gunther, and she should know how to conduct herself in the courtroom. I mean, you're from the police department and everything else. Okay. She is making unnecessary extra comments, and that could affect the jury. They have a jury that's going to help decide for the trial for YSL. So it'd be interesting to see how this plays out this week. So they should be back in session tomorrow, which should be Monday, October 7th. So unless something really pops off, I may do a video. I may go live. I think I'll just kind of chill in between these algorithms. It's weird. They like lift you up like a beach ball all high, and then they let you fall back down like you're a weight ball, and it's like it's weird. It's like what type of sport gym room are we in with this YouTube stuff? But anywho, I'll have some more of that coming up too, because it'd be real interesting to find out what is going on with the trial, how they feel about that witness, because the defense is really trying to get this mistrial. They're really trying to show and prove that things are not being conducted correctly. And if they keep proving that it's not, you won't have a choice but to mistrial. And therefore, you would have to release Jeffries, which is Young Thug. He would have to be released. So we'll see what happens in the week to come. So those are just some of the things, some of the highlights going on. And I know if I have some more on the mini moon, so I'll have some astronomy. We're in the season of Libra. I said Libra. Season of Libra for zodiac, right? So we'll see what's going on with their scales. Are your scales tipping? Do you feel unbalanced as a Libra lately? Or are you balanced? So we do all have the power to keep that balance in ourselves. So we'll see some things on that too. If you're interested in things to do with astrology, I'll have a little bit of that too. So it kind of goes together. I got the astronomy and astrology, and I call them astros on my channel. So yeah, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. I got almost 200 subscribers, and it's just this past month. September was decent. And yeah, it was just decent, so I appreciate it. And I got my polish on. A sibling of mine passed away recently, and I've been dealing with it pretty good, considering I miss him, but what I do remember is what was instilled in me, and if anything, it's just coming out more. So when people pass, that's what I look at to do. There's some people in the chat that I know from Real Brother Radio Network. Mika, I'm not sure who else is over here. Hey, peace and love to y'all. Yeah, so just keep going, and that's just a message to y'all too. A lot of people are dying. Many more will die. I said this a couple of months ago. I said people that you know personally, and then people that we see on TV are used to seeing, and you see we done lost at least 10 celebrities since I did that live stream. Sometimes I can sense a wave of something. It's kind of hard to explain it, but at the same time, take what they gave you. People aren't going to always be here, as far as I know. But then somebody said in the Bible, some people don't die, they'll still be here. I don't know. So I was like, wait, that's interesting. Just when you think you know, then somebody says something else. Like, wait, hold on. So, let me get this straight. We take with them what they gave us while they was here. You might have lost your parent. You might have lost parents. You lost someone dear to you. There's something that's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. So death is just another transition. those that are still here, we got stuff that we can still keep with us and we can share and add to our lives. Keep their spirits, keep them alive in yourself. Before I go, Eric Mays, who was one of the councilmen in Flint, Michigan, because they had bad water. Black people live there, bad water. Um, yeah, if you're a lot of times if you're melanated black or a poorer person, because Hoosick Falls had it too, and that was in near Troy, New York, and they were white people, and they act like they ain't even care. And I said just because it's some poor white folks, so it's strange that race and class just has so much to do with people being an ass. Race and class has so much to do with people being an ass. That wrong. All right. With Eric Mays, I emailed him 2 weeks later. He passed away, and I was like, "Dang!" But I was proud of myself for even trying to think that maybe I could get an interview with him or something. But I'll still be working on some interviews to come too. And I said, "Dang, you know what? I'm not gonna feel too down about him passing. It still was untimely." And it was like, "Dang, he's on TikTok. Everybody really enjoys Eric Mays, man, Councilman Eric Mays." But then I said, "Well, you got to step it up, some sis. Like, you see these people that are being a voice, they don't back down. You got it in you. Don't look at that cemetery and be like, that's it. Because it's not. It's not. Did he teach you anything?" And I was like, "Yeah. He taught me some things. I learned some things from him, and I liked his edge, but he still was fun, you know." So yeah, that kind of moves me. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of does move me. Makes me feel a little emotional, but it's more of a passion, and I know how to deal with my emotion. I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to feel like, oh man, why did so many people dying? And I know a reason, stuff like that. I'm going to take what they offered and do something with it. That's the best thing you can do. You can hold their ashes. You can keep going to the cemetery. That's fine. But what did that person mean to you while they was here? And you take that and you do something with it. So that's what I think part of death that we need to take from it. It helps keep us positive too and give us a good outlook on things. But as always, appreciate everyone for coming through. We'll close out with the Jim Jones version to the instrumental of his Summer in Miami. Jim Jones is a rapper from New York City. Harlem, right? Yeah. Dipset, Cameron, all of them. Jim Jones. Yeah. Yeah, so as always, thanks. I appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all just remember that. Yeah, it's an open chat room too, so you share your thoughts or feel free to come back and leave comments because that really does help my channel too. And it helps me kind of figure out too where some of you guys are at as far as my audience. I do have messages that I'm not going to let anything get in the way of me sharing and spreading because that's what I have to do. That's part of my life's purpose. But I'm here to help you seek yours too. We all have a life's purpose and you got to walk in that. Right? Y'all better watch that sun. It's coming on, yeah. That sun is hot. What the heck? That sun is hot, leaving death notes. You thought them thoughts was hot? That sun up there hot. It's been blazing on us, y'all. We got to get this global warming together. Come on. Again, this is Kai and Y, 007, spirituality, sexuality, unity, astros, mostly. Appreciate y'all.
That's a moth. God damn it. Fuck out of here. Let me get it. What is it doing? You sure, motherfucker? Are you sure, motherfucker?
That's you, motherfucker.
You talk to me.
I'll slap you, idiot.
You bang.
Don't you come in here, you furry trolls, and talk to me like that, motherfucker. Who you think you coming in here talking to like that earlier, you motherfucker? Don't you talk to me like that. I'm gonna start saying it like that. I've been practicing. Are you in your senses? Don't you talk to me like that. And any men that keep coming for me, y'all want to come hard, I'm gonna call you what you are. Well, not a lady, because that's not ladylike. I'm like, listen, you female, you talk to me like that.
Sure, bloody God.
No, you bloody goat.
Then you go to hill and go down.
Ben Shad.
Are you crazy? You're fucking.
No, Ben Shad. Don't you talk to me like that. Ben Shad.
You are fucking. You fucking. You bloody. You bloody.
No, you bloody.
You bloody. Fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother, bloody, fuck bitch. Bitch, you bloody, fuck you. Fucking bloody bastard. You. Bench road, bloody.
Ben Shad.
Hey, what are you saying? Don't talk to me like this. Don't. Hey, don't fuck with me. Hey, you blind cut. Thank you, bloody God.
Get out of here. Bloody God. Get out of here.
Oh. Don't abuse me.
Yeah, we'll take this a step further too. So what I'm going to do is just start banning certain people because they get carried away. They're infatuated with women. Right? Right? What is your name? We know who he is. He's from RBR Network. And people don't know how to deal with their grief. People think that they're just going to come over here and keep bullying me. It's been 2 years. I've mentioned it. I'm pretty sure YouTube sees it. Threatening to put your hands on me and stuff like that, as if I don't have guns. That's why I have 007. It's not just for fun. And I think that some of y'all think that somebody's playing. No, ain't nobody playing. Ain't nobody playing, sir. So this is what we're gonna do. That's something I don't even like to do because we should all be adults. Nah, I mean. But what you do is you ban people and you let them know what's up. But I appreciate everyone else and your kindness and your, those that did come, for some truth and just having a little fun, but, you could come for other stuff too. Like, it's all good. Like, you know what I mean? I have an arsenal. I have plenty to choose from too. I might be nice and let you pick out which one you want to know, how it feels. You know what I mean? You might want to know what a bullet feels like. I don't know. That's you. That's up to you. So we have a lot of choices in life. All right. I believe in peace here, but I believe in protecting yourself. So, on that note, like I said, I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through. There's always going to be way more good people, good guys out there, good women. Thanks, y'all. This is Kai NY 007. Peace.